Have you ever felt the subtle, creeping sensation that you're capable of more, yet remain stuck in a comfortable rut? It's a quiet destroyer, this comfort zone, slowly eroding the very edges of your potential until you almost forget what you were meant to become. It's a deceptively gentle trap, lulling us into a false sense of security where the familiar feels safe and the unknown feels like a threat. We crave predictability, often at the expense of our own growth and the pursuit of true fulfillment. Consider the story of an old oak tree, planted in the perfect sheltered spot. It grows steadily, yes, but its roots never have to push deep for water, its branches never truly battle the wind. Its wood remains soft, its structure less resilient than the tree that fought against the elements, constantly adapting and strengthening itself. We too are like that tree, destined to become more than what our sheltered environments allow. Psychologically, our brains are wired for efficiency and survival, naturally gravitating towards established routines and low-risk situations. This cognitive bias, often called the status quo bias, makes us prefer things to stay the same, even when change would be beneficial. It's why breaking old habits feels so incredibly hard, and why the thought of pursuing a bold new venture can trigger such strong internal resistance. Your brain is essentially trying to protect you from perceived danger. But true growth, whether it's learning a new skill, starting a challenging project, or even simply having a difficult conversation, always happens just outside the boundaries of what's comfortable. It demands a willingness to step into that uncomfortable space. Think of an athlete pushing past their perceived limits in training. Each strained muscle, each moment of breathlessness is not a sign of failure but a signal of adaptation, of the body growing stronger and more capable. For many years, I was that athlete, metaphorically, in my career. I chose the familiar path, the one with predictable steps and minimal challenges, because it felt secure. But I felt a persistent dull ache, a whisper in my mind that there was more to achieve, more to experience. It wasn't until I forced myself to take a leap, embracing a role that terrified me, that I truly began to thrive. It required sleepless nights, moments of genuine self-doubt, and the constant feeling of being slightly out of my depth. Yet with each challenge overcome, my confidence soared, and my capabilities expanded far beyond what I had imagined. Growth is inherently uncomfortable because it requires our brains to forge new neural pathways, a process that demands energy and effort. Embrace that discomfort not as a sign to retreat, but as an undeniable indicator that you are pushing against your previous limits. So recognize the subtle sabotage of comfort and choose to lean into the discomfort of growth. It is there, beyond the familiar, that your deepest potential truly lies, waiting to be unlocked.